Test, test, test. Hello, hello. How we doing? Test, test, test. Hello, hello. How we doing? Sounds good. I need a microphone thing. Hello, friends. My name is Millie Flash. Welcome back to more Telltale The Walking Dead Season 4 final season. Telltale The Walking Dead the Definitive Series final season, which is Season 4. Episode 3, Broken Toys. That is a lot to say. We left off, we finished episode 2, exciting. I went on to talk about my plans, so I was saying about how I'll make this all nice, sweet, and quick for you guys, because sure you want to see gameplay, not me talking. So if you don't know, I think, don't take my word for it, I could be wrong, either in June or July, there'll be a comic released. If you guys don't know, don't take my word for it, I'm pretty sure that I'm right. The Telltale The Walking Dead is canon to the comic series, not the TV series. But there's going to be a comic released of, Clementine and everything will happen. I'm not sure how this will all play out. I've got a feeling that basically how the comic will run is it's either just AJ and Clementine left because you guys don't know, there's like a choose your own adventure type deal, and there's many different outcomes. So if they were to choose an ending that the majority of people didn't like, but the writers liked, people would be very upset, so they're probably going to keep it where whatever ending you like is canon to you, but it's open for discussion type deal. And so no one gets upset and like, oh, why'd you have to kill off my favorite character and this and that. So that being said, like things like probably like Wellington or ending of the season 4 will not be brought up, so that's why I feel Lewis and Violet and other characters will not make an appearance. I could be wrong though. Maybe they both make an appearance. I don't know. I barely know anything about the comic. I've seen like a panel or two, just what it looks like. But I'm very excited. My plan is if you have to buy it, I will do like a first impression type deal on it, like reading it and stuff. But if it's not free material, like where anyone can just go and look at it and read it, then I'll still do it. But I'm not gonna. I'll show a few like pages here and there if it's a physical type deal, where I get it physically because I want to do it like that. I will still make a video on it if you guys want me to, but I won't show every page just because I don't want it sent, especially with it being newly released. I don't want to just like oh, here you guys just watch this video and you can see all of it for yourself and you don't have to buy it. Like I don't want to do that. And that's weird because I'm always like, I wish I could like read this, but it's hard to find online because like no one wants to give it away. But then you got me who's staying true to that because it's important. Anyways, let's just jump right into it. Also, I will not be streaming this Sunday, so no streams will be happening this Sunday.
On The Walking Dead.
I'm not sure if I'll be finishing this game up today or tomorrow. I'll probably finish it tomorrow.
Home. AJ and I found an old boarding school run by
If I
kids
don't,
deep in the forest. Their leader was a guy named Marlon. And AJ pulled the trigger. I told AJ that what he'd done was murder, that he'd have to atone for it. The other kids agreed. They voted to kick us out. I thought we'd never return. Then, AJ and I were attacked by Abel, one of the raiders Marlon had given the twins to. He was with someone I thought I'd never see again. Lily. We were almost eaten by walkers when suddenly one of them spoke to me. His name was James, an ex-whisperer who didn't believe in killing walkers. He helped me treat AJ, but without real medicine, he wouldn't make it. The kids didn't turn away the sad sight of AJ and let us back inside. After I told them how we could defend the school against the raiders, they were willing to let us stay, at least until the fight. I decided to help Lewis tune his piano. He opened up to me, and I admitted I had feelings for him.
Oh, young
He
love.
had the same ones. Then the raiders finally came. They busted open our gates, but the kids stayed hidden as planned. Until 10 ran out of cover, hoping for a chance to learn about his missing sisters. The bomb went off, and attempting to save 10, Mitch threw himself at Lily and got a knife to the throat. With only a second to decide, I fired and saved Lewis. They got away with 3 of our friends, and we had no idea where they'd gone. But we knew someone who did.
Okay. So as I was saying, though, I'm trying to make this quick. I'm going to Knoebels Sunday, which is my first time. My mom claims I've been to Knoebels, but if I have, I don't remember. Because I was looking at pictures of it, I was like, this doesn't look like the place you claim I've been to before. So I'm excited, though. My friend was like texting me like, oh, you want to go to Knoebels? I was like, yeah. I'm like, do I need money and stuff? Because I got my own money. I was like, what's the deal? Because I've only ever been to Del Grosso's, and my friend has these like summer passes, so I don't have to pay for rides. My friend Nick's like, oh, like with my parents. I'm like, okay, I feel bad, but okay. I'm really excited, so I may not be doing any streaming that day. Also, I do want to play the second season of Batman, like Telltale Batman, at some point in this channel, because I really love the first one. I replayed that when I was being self-quarantined. Why is my controller vibrating? But do we ever get to find out anything else about that whole ranch fiasco? I feel so bad. You must comfort Willie. No, believe it or not, Willie's actually one of my most favorite characters.
I was so little, and Mitch looked after me. People said he was a dick sometimes, but he was always nice to me.
Aww.
Now he's gone. Stabbed in the eye by some asshole who never even knew his name.
Look, I promise you, Willie, the people who did this, we're going to hit them back. They're gonna regret ever coming near us.
If Mitch were here, he wouldn't cry. He'd find a way to get our friends back. Bash Lily's brains out with a rock.
Abel's tied up in the basement. He passed out from the pain.
Thanks.
AJ wanted to stay down there and keep an eye on him.
Make sure he doesn't kill us, but kill him before we can talk.
Hey, buddy. It's time for us to bury Mitch and say our goodbyes.
Get away from him! You're the
Whoa!
reason he's dead!
Willie!
Well, it's true! We had a plan, and that idiot messed it up!
Come on, Willie, none of this is Ten's fault. You know who's really to blame.
I can't believe you're defending him! This is bullshit!
10!
Oh.
Let me handle this. Talk to Abel. See if you can't find out where Lily took Vi, Omar, and Asim. I wanted to hurt him, you know, to make him talk, but I just couldn't. Maybe you'll get more out of him than I did.
I've seen a few people get tortured. I'll get him a talk real soon. Do we got any like pliers where I can start ripping off his fingernails with? Usually people start talking after one nail. Now after a couple, whew, that really shows their loyalty. Alright, buddy, I may know a thing or two about torture, but talking, I'm not really good when it comes to that, but hey! We got Rosie here being a good girl. Clem, I don't see any pliers in your hair. We gotta make him play. I've been watching too much TV lately.
Brody.
Oh. Yep, he's, Hey, baby! How you doing? It's a good girl. She's my dog now. Yeah, Rosie. She's my dog now. Why are you all tied up? Oh, it's okay. So, are you all tied up? So don't the bad guy. That makes sense. I'm sorry. I know it's a game, but I can't help do it when I'm talking to animals.
Got your gun back,
Tucker.
huh?
Uh-huh.
Actually, no, we don't even have to torture him. We just let AJ sit there a few hours doing that. It'll drive him mad.
Still want dibs?
It's different like this, with them all broken. But I still hate him.
Ready?
Shout at him, drench him, let AJ wake him. I kinda wanna slap him. Ooh, God, he could pack a slap.
Fuck.
School's in session.
Well,
With 5 times 5. 5
that ain't
times
no way to
5.
wake an old man up from his afternoon nap.
That's 30, right?
I was having a nice dream, too. About a girl I used to know from before. She also had me tied up, but I
Oh, it's
wasn't a
25.
prisoner. if you get my
I'm
meaning.
so bad with math. I'm a freaking idiot.
Got any water?
Drink.
We need him alive.
You've had your water. Now it's time to talk.
It's the first time interrogating someone, isn't it? You let me dictate the agenda. Makes me think you're weak.
Don't make this harder than it needs to be, okay? I just want to know where Lily took my people.
It doesn't matter. As soon as she gets there, she's gonna turn around and come right back for me. You better give me the 5-star treatment. If I'm smiling when she gets here,
Sick Rosie on
you
him.
might be able to trade me for a little mercy. We underestimated you little shits, but Lily won't make the same mistake.
I would
twice.
sick Rosie on him, but
She'll be back. Trust me.
I
She
need him
can't
alive.
afford to leave anyone behind.
You think Lily would come back for you? Look at the state you're in. You're worthless to her now.
I can heal.
There is no rescue party, Abel. Only a bunch of pissed-off kids who want you dead.
So tell us where our friends are. You trade it for mercy.
Lily will never give him up.
That's why they kill him.
Only reason we came here was for more manpower. Losing Jonathan and me for 3 sprouts that can barely hold a gun. Even a dummy like me can do the math on that one.
We're gonna get him back.
You don't know what it's like out there. It's a bloodbath. One community against another. From Richmond to the coast. Back at the Delta War.
Richmond?
With some really sick fucks who make me look like the Virgin Mary. We need people to fight it. Soldiers who do what we say. Point the guns the way we tell them to. You little turds are supposed to be easy pickings.
That's called kidnapping.
Give it whatever name you want. I call it survival.
What kind of place is this Delta if they use forced labor to defend it?
You think we like doing raids like this? Our home is under threat. It's a good home. Built to last. I do a lot to protect it. Maybe you can understand that.
I get that,
And
but
I
you
do
don't.
a lot to get my friends back. So stop wasting my time.
Ooh, vibration of good lord.
Okay. Front pocket. The answer to all your questions.
Thank you. Yeah, this guy talks easy.
Whatsoever parteth the hoof and is cloven-footed, and cheweth the cud among the beasts, that shall ye eat. What the fuck? Is this code?
No, it's fucking Leviticus. I was hoping it'd be some timely, moralistic shit about turning the other cheek. Well, come on. That thing isn't gonna light itself. Wanna know where your friends are? Smoke will clear my mind.
You know, my god, no, he reminds me of, and these are nothing alike. What's his name? Dr. Aguda. So my favorite series, I'll make this quick, the story quick too, is called Aji Jimmy Human. Please read it, it's really good. The final volume is coming out this September, I cannot wait to buy it. But so basically Dr. Aguda was like, he got kidnapped by our main characters, and he's like, I'll talk once I get my smokes, and he wanted a certain brand basically. I'm not going to spoil why I want a certain brand. But basically though, this guy, I'm not going to say who the characters are and stuff, this guy's like, wait, what? And he's like, yeah, my brand. And so he gets the brand, and then he starts to finally talk and share all he knows. He's just one of his smokes. See, quick story.
Help me remember stuff.
Let him smoke.
Like where Lily
Burn
went.
him.
Come on, kid. Don't make me wait all day.
I let him smoke. I mean,
Now that
he's just killing himself.
heavenly.
Best not be weed. I need to clean.
Shit.
That's a lot of blood.
Oh, fuck. This is not good.
He's gonna die, isn't he?
Are you okay? I think he broke something like when he fell.
We have medicine. We can still patch him up.
I don't think so. When you pushed me off that balcony, something must have burst inside of me. No medicine can fix this. Shit. I never wanted things to end like this.
I feel kind of bad.
It all got out of hand. Now look at me. I'm a fucking mess.
Will he turn?
No. My whole life, everything I ever got, I got with my own two hands and my will. For my body to turn on me, to take control. I'll tell you where to find Lily. Just promise. You won't let me turn.
I feel so bad.
I'm begging you.
I'm not heartless.
If you're honest with me, I'll put you out of your... You have my word.
What's that?
Okay, we have a boat. We're docked a few miles west of here at an old fishing pier. Your friends are on the boat. You got what you wanted. Please, don't let me become one of those things. Please, I don't want to turn.
Don't.
Not that. I wanna let me keep my face.
I don't want AJ to see this.
You don't need to watch this.
I want to. At least you can't hurt anyone anymore.
Yeah.
AJ looks for you to break guidance in this world. You taught him that sometimes death is mercy.
Come on. We have a boat to find.
Honestly, I could talk all I want about like torture and stuff to get answers in the games, but it's just regardless of what they've done, I hate seeing like this. Flashback? Oh. No, intro time. Woo! Yeah! Intro time. Alright, I'll stop. I got.
Sometimes I don't know where this dirty road is taking me. Sometimes I don't know the reason why. So I guess I'll keep gambling, lots of moves and lots of rambling. Well, it's easier than just waiting around to die.
About to find out the percentage got my final. I don't know if this will give me an accurate thing.
Once we find the boat, we'll look for a way to sneak on board.
Yeah, if 10 doesn't fuck it up this time.
Oh, damn it.
It wasn't
Sorry.
Tim's fault.
Yes, it was! Mitch died because he...
Say one more thing about Tim. I dare you.
Guys, there it is.
I think I bombed all my final exams. Oh, hell yeah! I got an 80 out of 100 on my final for U.S. history.
You see anything?
The beach, a boat, and a wood street in the water.
That's called a pier.
Pier.
Okay, let's spread out and focus on those areas.
I thought it was called
Keep
a
your heads
walkway
low.
or something. I'm just preferring to take a walkway out to the water. Lewis! Lewis! How you doing?
Have you ever seen this thing before?
No way. Pretty sure I would have remembered an old-timey riverboat. And from where I'm sitting, looks like that pier is the only way inside.
Well, let's see what else is down there.
Is that the else called? I thought it's always like a boardwalk.
The pier has plenty of cover on it. If we're careful, we can sneak in undetected.
That's what I thought those were called boardwalks. Maybe I'm thinking of an actual boardwalk, and the pier and the boardwalks is completely
I can
different.
see an entrance.
Yeah, there's one at the other end of the boat, too.
There's a small opening at the top of those closed doorways. AJ and I know how to deal with those. I don't see any obvious place to keep prisoners.
Don't boats have brigs? Boat jails.
Maybe, but where?
Now that...
Yeah, I knew what a brig was.
I don't know.
I imagine it'd be at the bottom of the boat. Like, you know, like maybe under like water, there's like room under there for space.
There's no good cover leading up to the boat. We're gonna need one hell of a distraction.
Walkers!
Oh, there you go. I was gonna say, don't shoot him.
Now we just need, what, a dozen walkers? How hard could that be?
Maybe not as hard as you'd think.
You have intel walkers. You can use walkers as a diversion. We go swimming too, like, but AJ may not know how to swim is the thing. I think I got everything. Unless I'm being stupid, I'm missing something because it's not letting me exit out of this. Yep, see? Like I said.
There are a few on deck, a couple others on the pier. Could be more inside. Wait, I see Violet.
Holy shit. This is really it. We found them.
Alrighty. Good thing. Okay. Hi, holding up, Lily.
Anything useful?
Looks like building material. Furniture. Probably stuff from the train station.
They're loading those rafts with supplies.
I could cut those loose and just ride them downriver, easy.
That's another, good.
Sheet metal, wood, and quite a bit of it.
We should have that stuff.
Huh. Are those torches?
Maybe. Why?
We could use the fire.
Is AJ here? I thought AJ was here. Oh, yep, yes, I'm being stupid. Sorry. What's new?
Find anything over here?
They have horses.
Let me see.
We always cut those loose too.
More torches.
That was not
Setting
new.
hay on fire would get their attention. Scare the horses too.
We could get on the boat easier that way.
If we cut those horses free, we could slow down anyone trying to chase us.
That's true, but like, could we also use the horses to
We
escape?
should get out of here before they spot us. We can talk through the plan once we're somewhere safe.
So I'm curious about, could we like use the horses?
All right? What's the plan?
Well, they've got guards posted on the pier and the boat. There's no way we can take them all at once. Our only hope is to distract them while we sneak on board.
We should burn their stuff.
That'd work. We could burn the supplies or the hay they keep for the horses.
Whatever we don't burn, we should take. Ruby would love to have the horses. But I'd rather steal those supplies. I could build traps. Weapons.
Yeah, we'll steal their supplies and burn the hay as our distraction. If you're going to steal from the rafts, you have to do it carefully.
Wouldn't do it any other way.
The fire will lure the raiders away from the boat, and we can sneak across the pier.
If anyone sees us, they'll shoot.
That's why we're being careful.
You remember that guy I told you about? James?
We're gonna fight him,
He
we'll help
sent in
him.
walkers to save us from Lily and Abel. Maybe we could convince him to do it again. If we lead a big enough group of them onto the beach, we can blend in without being seen.
Just gotta cover ourselves up with
Well,
walker
hell
guns.
yeah. Let's find out how much he charges for his services.
What about after we get everyone home? I mean, the raiders will just come attack us again. What then?
That is true.
Hide, quick!
Oh shoot. One of them cutting wood? We should sneak past
A
them.
raider. Has to be. You all stay here. I'll see if they know anything that could help us.
Are you stupid? And they'll know we're here. Oh my god, this is so stupid.
Drop it. How many of you are there? How many of who?
Raiders.
I'm not fucking around. Answer the question. 8. There's 8.
Clem, stop!
Oh,
Hey, Minnie.
That's many? What?
after the attack, I wasn't sure.
Double,
I heard they burned half your school down. Who survived? Ruby? Mitch? Brody?
Okay, so like you said 3 people are dead.
Ruby and 10 made it. Mitch didn't. And Brody, she died.
10. Ken's boots holding up okay?
His boots.
They're so old, there are more holes than rubber. I duct taped him up the last time I saw him, but that was a while ago. His boots are fine. You're Clementine. The girl who took over after Marlon died. It's weird. I thought everyone would want to lean on their own.
Not an
the
issue?
new kid. I didn't ask to be put in charge. It just sort of happened. Is that the kind of wishy-washy bullshit you say to everyone back home, or just me? Excuse me? Abel figured he could talk Marlon into handing everyone over like he and Lily did. Like they did before. You ruined the whole plan.
What are you talking about? Marlon traded you and Sophie like it was nothing.
Yeah, and we all survived it. Marlon would have never made them fight the way you did. He wouldn't have gotten people killed.
That is some grade A horse shit. Clem saved us.
Yeah.
Hold on, let me turn this music down. It is so hard to hear them.
And how come so many people are dead? He wouldn't have gotten people killed.
Sorry, hold on.
He murdered Brody.
There we go.
What?
Minerva? Where's Sophie?
She died protecting the Delta. A hero. A hero? God, you...
Minerva!
Shit.
Rockingham! Finish up and head back. I want to be in before dark.
Please don't say anything.
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you. Maybe we can persuade her. Be like our inside.
Our boat leaves for the Delta in 2 days. Then it'll be a couple of weeks before we can come back for the rest of you. When we do, don't fight. The only way you're gonna save your people is to let us take them. I'm serious. Don't fight this. It's not too late, Minnie. You could come back to the school with us. No. No, I couldn't.
Why not? Bye. Alright, here. I keep at 8.
Are you okay?
It doesn't change anything. We still have to get onto that boat.
Well, I got 2 days to do it.
You all should head home. Start getting things ready. Get everyone caught up on the plan.
Everyone except 10. I warned you.
Enough. Both of you. AJ and I will go find James.
Be safe.
So, how many walkers do you think James will help us get?
What's wrong,
15?
Agent?
100? 1,000?
Clem, I don't...
Ow. Gunshot
Oh,
wound.
God.
It feels like someone pinched me from inside.
Here, let's rest a second.
Clem, I keep thinking. When Willie said all that stuff about 10 before, I got so mad. He was being mean. And Tin wasn't even there to defend himself. I wanted to hurt him. I know I shouldn't, but I just can't stop thinking about it.
Tin's your friend.
I want to just punch his head.
Yeah,
I tried breathing, kicking rocks.
that's what I do. Think about it, just don't do
like
it.
This feeling. Wanting to hurt somebody.
It's okay to get mad at people. You can't help that. But those thoughts have to stay in your head, okay? Don't act on them. Ever.
Okay. I'm strong. I can control what I do. But not what I think. Like, I think I'm mad at Tin, too.
Wait, why?
Running out of cover when Lily attacked the school was really stupid. But he just doesn't know stuff like we do. And then Willie started yelling at him instead of helping him learn. Why don't the other kids know all the stuff we know? When there's a plan, you have to follow it. And when you yell at someone, it just makes them not listen.
Well, why don't we teach them? They're smart. Someone just has to show them what to do.
Yeah. I want Tin to know how to be safe. We can show them how to be smart, like us. It's weird that people are so different.
That is Tin's boarding school for troubled youth.
Troubled youth? Trouble like bad? So they did bad things? Why?
Okay, sometimes they do them because bad things happen to them. I knew a doctor once, back when you were just a baby. He called it trauma. You have some too, you know. The thing where people can't walk up behind you.
I don't like my trauma. I want to get it off of me. How do I get rid of it? I don't even like the way the word sounds.
You suck in the mouth. You never get rid of it. You'll find help.
It's really, really hard to do by yourself. A lot of people can't without some help.
Like from a doctor?
Sure, but those are rare these days.
Or like the school, right? It was supposed to help with people's trauma.
Yeah, it was. And now they help each other.
I still like them. I like Tin the most, I think. Even if he does dumb things. Actually, I think he's my first real friend.
Oh yeah? I thought I was your first real friend.
Well, yeah, but you don't count. You're old.
Wow.
Am not.
Fine. He's my second first real friend.
I feel kind of hurt, AJ. I thought we were like besties. I guess not. A little hurt. Distract them. Can I not just distract them?
I don't see James. Just monsters.
They're behind us. Called it.
James?
The controller started to vibrate.
You're hurt.
Did they get
The
him?
Raiders do this?
It looked like they had people from your
I
school.
was gonna say, 'cause I saw that.
Why are you here?
Those people you saw, we're going to save them. But to do that, we need your help moving some walkers.
Please.
I could maybe help, but my mask is still in the camp, inside my bag. I can't pass through a herd without it.
Okay, then let's go get it.
Please, I just ask that you don't kill them. The walkers. If you distract them, I can sneak over and find my mask.
Distract all of them?
Please.
I'll try.
We're gonna try to keep him distracted because I think he'll be more willing to help. Oh god. Oh god. Ooh. Getting impressed because are you serious? Oh, such a pain. Are you serious? Oh my god. I'll be right back. I need to go look for something. Give me a minute. After I'm done, I'll make sure to cut all that out since there was a huge time gap between when I was with all that. So obviously, so now since there is a time gap, but since I cut that part out, you didn't miss anything after I died. I like started it and then stopped because my mom needed me again. I apologize, like for long. Things up first. I'll try to go through and cut it out. And the reason why I'm not doing that for anything else is because only for recent ones, because it'll screw up my entire order I have stuff uploaded in. Wait, what? Okay, I was gonna say.
I don't know how long I can keep this up. Did you find your mask?
It's gone, isn't it?
Find it. The horses must have... There!
Oh, shit.
We have to run.
Hey, over here!
AJ!
Proud of you, but be careful,
There are
please.
too many of them.
Where's the rock?
Cart. If you push it, the noise will draw them away.
Can we even push it? Apparently. Sit down. Oh yeah, I was definitely a trash host. If you hear birds chirping and stuff, sorry, I have my window open. Just came in my room.
Yeah, no bites.
I know
James
it would
says
have
I
been
used to
easier to kill
walkers.
them. You're kind. I appreciate it. Really.
Your relationship with James has changed. Oh, picture.
Thank you for helping me get this back. Now, how will walkers save your friends?
They're being held captive on a boat not too far from here. We can't sneak on board without cover, not without the raiders gunning us down.
You want to use walkers to hide? To sneak on board their ship? That's insane.
It's our only chance.
I have something I need you to see, so you can understand what you're asking.
James.
We still need his help, right?
Yeah, we do.
It's safe. Just a little further.
Sorry to hear the clicks and clanks of my thing.
Clem, what's this?
It's a salt lick.
It's called a salt lick.
Salt lick? Ugh, sounds gross. Or maybe it's actually good, like chips.
No.
Those are salty, right? Like the snack bag in the car.
Whatever you do, don't lick it. It tastes horrible.
Wait a minute, how do you know? Did you lick it?
I don't know.
Ooh, a callback to season 1. Remember, so if you guys don't know, in season 1, Clementine said, Clementine like the salt rock, I think, back on Herschel's farm. Either Herschel or the crazy cannibal people. I can't remember, but either way. Leah, she said, Saunders brought up, no, it was the crazy with the cannibals. So Doug asked, like, I think it was Doug who asked what the rock was. And, Clementine, someone asked about it, and Clementine said, don't lick it, it's gross. And then Lee asked, did you lick it? She's like, I don't know. Sorry about that. I had to clear out my throat. Come on, let me reach the door. Thank God. Scare the crap out of me. Train wreck, dude. Everything's following. Alright. Oh, is there any collectibles around here? I keep missing those. I feel like this is an area where we find collectibles. I wish you could take the salt, like, that'd be funny. I just realized this, like, it's a pretty large area, so there may be collectibles around. Oh, pick up toy. Is it a broken toy?
Beatnik.
So I was finishing up, I think. See, I was right. I feel smart. Oh.
Must have had electricity here once.
Sorry, actually. It seems like a really odd place to have electricity, though. Alright, what's up, homie?
My people, my former people, they had a practice. They called it collecting.
Do they collect walkers? They collect walkers, didn't they? People are crazy, dude.
They use them as a weapon. I do this to protect them. I know it sounds strange, but that's why I brought you here. To see them as I do. As people.
As people?
Well, not people exactly, but something in between.
I wonder
Part
if
of
Whispers
us
were ever
still
brought
in
in
there.
the comics or show.
Deep down. So few of us die anymore. we turn. Not dead, not alive.
I wish I could see it that way. It'd be nice to think that everyone isn't actually gone.
In a way.
I wonder how
just
James
lost.
would be like in The Last of Us.
Do you really think there's people inside of monsters?
Somewhere. Yes. Think about it this way. Has someone you cared about turned?
Yeah.
Clem's friend, Lee. She shot him before he did. So he wouldn't have to suffer.
Sorry. Maybe this wasn't the best way to explain. Didn't mean to bring up difficult memories.
It's okay.
I lived among walkers for years. Still do, in a way. When they're alone.
Walkers must get really good
they're
steps
homeless,
in.
Innocent. If you want my help, I need you to try and walk with them. Then tell me if you really believe they're just monsters.
They are just monsters. They're not people or friends. Clem,
She'll be safe, I promise.
this isn't smart. It's too dangerous.
She just needs to move as they do.
If it gets bad in there, I'll need you to save me, okay? Can you do that?
Yes. I'll always protect you.
Aww.
I know you will.
Oh my gosh, guys, we're on the 3rd episode. I wonder why there's only 4 episodes, though. Like, I honestly do wish there was just, like, one film. Like, I mean, that's technically what the first, most of the second one was, and the first one was.
Never go alone.
But, like, I
I'm
want,
not
like,
leaving you.
true
I'll
filler.
be right back.
Like, oftentimes in games and shows, I hate it when there's filler, but, like, for, like, this, The Walking Dead, like, it's just one of those games where I just want to see how everyone goes, like, about their life in a lot more detail, like, in everything. Like, that's, like, it's like something I don't want constantly. So that we could really build relationships with characters and get to know them and become more attached. Like, there's characters I'm
Find the
attached
pieces.
in the 4th season, but not,
I
like,
will.
how the
And
first
say
season
fuck
was.
off to fear.
I will. I promise.
Hey, that's a swear.
The mask will disguise your scent, but be gentle and be quiet. Touch the wind chime. You'll see.
I have a wind chime. I'll show you my wind chime. Okay, I'm sorry. Oh, whoa, we're going first person. This is weird. But, yeah, we actually owned a wind chime. I don't know if it's my parents put it back outside yet. We always bring it in before, like, huge storms. We had to bring it in recently. Because there was a storm. So we don't want it to get damaged, so. Oh, God. Oh, I see it. Oh, my God, they all near that. Oh, God. Oh, God. It's like, hey, don't shove people. Oh, God. I don't know what's scarier. Walking through a bunch of walkers with just a mask on. Or walking with a bunch of guts. Or maybe both. Oh, God, I'm gonna run right into this guy. Hey, can you please move? I need to, like, touch it. Oh, God. Oh, God. Oh, God. I'm gonna turn music up because I think music plays here.
there, kiddo. It's all right. I'm fine. See? No bites.
Still not bitten.
No bites.
So,
How epic would it be if AJ
do you
said
still
that?
think they're just monsters? Now that you've seen them at peace, any different at all?
I think you might be right about there being something more to them. It was kind of nice in there.
Really? Never met someone who understood.
I thought you joined a whole group of whisperers. What?
Thank you. I'm glad.
Have you ever killed a walker before?
I have. Many.
Have you ever killed a person?
Many. But that was a long time ago.
I've killed someone before, too.
AJ.
You've killed someone?
I know, it's just a
Yeah.
kid.
I'm a murderer. But I'm trying to atone.
Well, that's good. I guess.
That's enough. What about the walkers? Are you going to help us save our friends?
I thought I could, but I can't. So many walkers would die.
So would
The
I.
death this would cause. I'm sorry, Clementine, but I can't have more blood on my hands.
You saved AJ and me because you said you didn't want us to become soldiers. What makes it okay this time? They're going to make all our friends into killers. More violence, more death. And you could have stopped it.
I didn't mean you mean like that, though.
I may be stubborn, but I'm not heartless.
Thank you.
Those raiders are cruel. They force others to be the same. And if your friends are anything like you, I don't doubt they're worth saving. It'll take some time to guide them through the forest to the shore. Others will join the herd as they go.
Thank you. Did I say thank you?
Tomorrow night, be ready. I can't undo this.
Yo, guys, got a job to do. Come on, guys, let's go. He's really good at blending in, though.
Clem, when you said there might be people inside walkers, did you mean it? Is he right?
I don't want to be mean.
Well, we can't know for sure. Maybe he's right. Death might not...
I just want to get this off my chest. There hasn't been time for me to really speak about this. So the reason why I said I wanted how, like, what's his name, James to be like in The Last of Us is because in The Last of Us, we don't know how the whole outbreak is. It's basically based off of a real-life disease, well, not disease, fungus. It affects ants, so don't worry. It's based off a real-life fungus called the cordyceps fungus. And what it does, it basically... long story short, it basically attaches itself to a host and kills them and takes control. I'm not the best person to explain it, but basically at the starting stages of this infection, you're a runner. That's like one of the first stages. And the person, like people, there's a huge theory that people are still in there, like, because like with how the cordyceps fungus is like it takes control of its host, and like so people. Like, in The Last of Us, they can still, they have no control of their body. They can still feel pain, they can see what's happening, everything, but they have no control over it. They're just, they have no control. And so, but over time, they slowly start to die, because this fungus, like, starts to control them, and become a thing that, like, in the course of fungus, what its job is to do is to spread itself. That's the goal of the fungus. It just spreads itself. It's not going after people, biting, eating people because it wants. It's just because why not? It's just trying to spread itself. And so yeah, and that's why I'm like, here's like how it James, because in that scenario, because in this scenario, like I feel he's wrong. Like I feel like once you've died, you died. Like it's a case of, oh, you're dead. But like in the case of The Last of Us, though, he's not entirely wrong, because like he's like infected. They were once people, and especially new infected that have just recently turned are still people, but they have no control. So yeah,
Be like we thought before the world turned like this. Maybe something is left after we die.
It sounds weird, but if you believe it, I do too.
Come on, AJ. Let's get back before it's too dark.
let's go get some sleep.
I've never met anyone like James before. I mean, he's tough. Not like you, though. He doesn't kill monsters, but he's not scared of them either. He's cool.
Hey, Clem. Willie told me the plan. How'd things go with that guy?
James, he agreed to help us.
If somebody told me we were gonna sneak onto a boat in a herd of walkers, I'd have called them crazy.
What are you doing with those?
Oh, well, I wanted to throw one last hootenanny before the big fight.
Swear?
Huh?
It sounds like a swear.
What's a hootenanny?
What the hell is a hootenanny?
It's just another way of saying party.
Oh.
I know it sounds strange, throwing a party, but people need something to lift their spirits right about now.
This could be our last chance.
I wanted to make some tea for everyone. Could I borrow your little heater thing?
Of course.
What can I do?
We need to pretty up the old music room. Could you make us something colorful to hang up?
Okay, I'll be an artist.
Anything I can do?
I'm gonna make the
Decoration.
I was gonna say decoration.
The decoration for the party.
Okay, I'll get the heater.
We gotta add to our collection. No. Where do I put it at? Where do I put it at? I want to put our decoration down. Oh, there we go. I'm stupid.
What's his name?
Beat Nick.
That's funny.
Beat
Do
Nick.
you even get what the joke is?
No.
I don't get beat Nick. Like as in beat Nick, like beating your me, or beat like a person named Nick. Like,
How's the drawing coming? Can I see?
Nope, it's not done yet, but it is pretty good.
I can't wait to see it. Let me see it. Let me see it. Oh! Whoa. Oh, I see it. Basically, the boat was a big goodbye. I can't see that part. What's in here? I was in there before. Shove that in my
Come see.
Okay,
pocket.
be right there.
Ruby wants to make some tea.
Hey, you're getting better at this. Soon you'll be as good
boat.
an artist
Oh,
as
goodbye,
10.
boat.
I don't know. He's really good.
Hey, you got this.
Something wrong? AJ?
I was just thinking about stuff while I was drawing. There are 3 kind of eyes, Clem.
What?
Oh, yeah?
There are live people eyes. We got those. Then there's monsters' eyes. Usually look like dirty water. Other times, monsters' eyes aren't even wet. And then there are live people eyes right as you kill them. Like you did to Abel. His eyes look like you blew a candle out. He was a bad guy. I know I shouldn't feel like this. I hated him, too. I think there's something wrong with me.
You know what, AJ? Everything you're feeling is okay. It makes you a good person.
Am I good?
Of course.
I want to be better, Clem. Where people know I'm good, just by my face.
You're trying
You're
your
the
best.
best, okay?
I'm getting real smart.
Heck yeah, you are.
Is that
You're like
right?
the next Albert Einstein.
Yes.
The next
Because I'm always
prodigy.
thinking all the time.
Okay. What are you thinking about right now?
You getting bit. Turning into a monster.
Oh.
Oh.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like my
The
words
older I
exactly,
get,
Clem.
The more I see it. I don't know why. What
I'm
happens
scared.
then?
Well,
Anyone
for
can get
quick,
bit.
I'll have
Doesn't matter
to
if
do
you're
it. That's not
inside,
know
or
what's gonna happen.
outside, or how careful you are.
That's not happening.
You don't know that.
No, I don't. But it won't happen anytime soon.
You don't know that either. You're just trying to be brave for me. It does something weird to my stomach. Like I'm gonna get the dookies.
The dookies.
AJ, I need to know you remember what we talked about. What you're supposed to do if it happens. Listen to me.
You
If
can have
I
my
get
hat.
bit, you'll...
Shoot me. I don't want to turn.
Shoot.
No. No, I'm not gonna do that.
AJ, you promised.
I don't care. I'm not gonna shoot you. If you get bit, I'd want you to bite me too.
What? You don't mean
I
that.
want to be alone. Please don't be mad. I can't live with you not with me, Clem. I know we've talked about it. So
I'll
much.
bite you so hard.
But don't make me.
Alvin Jr., if you have a gun,
Oh,
you shoot me.
jeez.
If
Come
you
back
don't,
to
use
name.
your knife. No knife, a rock to the head, as many times as you have to.
I said I don't wanna.
I don't care what you said. You will do it.
I don't care what you say.
God damn it, AJ. You can't break promises, AJ.
I know.
You're not letting this go, are you?
James said
Guess not.
that we could be around when we're monsters. Like on the
Okay.
inside. If you got bit and then bit me, then maybe we'd still be together. It would just be a different together. We might even be okay. You think so?
Let's say James might be right. That monsters have part of the person they were still
Sorry.
inside them. The thing is, no one can prove that. And if we can't prove it, we're not going to risk our lives over it.
So like that's gonna
Can I
get
go patrol
funny
for
so
a
fun
bit?
about Mom and I.
Before the party?
Her phone keeps going off.
Go
so.
ahead. Be careful.
Hey, little man.
Hi, Louis. I'm going on patrol.
Hi, Liz. I'm going on
So,
patrol.
Patrolling's a thing?
Mm-hmm. Patrolling's a thing.
Listen, I'm live streaming this so we can get free. What's wrong, homie?
I was wondering... Well, I can't help but thinking... You shot that raider who grabbed me, but you saw them take Violet too. Which means... you could have saved Violet and not me. Why? Why would you pick me? I mean, I wouldn't have picked me. Hell, I don't know anyone who would have picked me.
I couldn't let them take you. You're too important to me.
I know I'm always teasing her, trying to get her to do that one eye roll she does. You know the one, where it's like, you're such a dumbass, she has to do a full body eye roll. I do it because when I actually do manage to make her laugh, it's worth it. If I needed her, she'd be there. Meat cleaver in hand, ready to chop someone in half if it meant protecting me.
Hey, we're going to get them back, Louis.
Yeah, damn right we will. Actually, that's... that's not the only reason I dropped by. Ruby's whole party idea kind of made me realize something.
What's that? Oh, it's a candle.
What are you doing?
Well, I figured since we might die tomorrow and never get to go on a real date, I thought we could... Damn it.
Real smooth, Louis. Real smooth.
Have one now. I promise I'll keep it short so we can finish getting things ready for tomorrow. But I mean, nothing's wrong with short and sweet, right? Wait, that's not... I forget I said that.
Let's do it. I never thought I'd get to go on a date, ever.
Really? Never? Have you met you? End of the world or not, someone would have at least tried to sweep you off your feet.
All right, all right.
What? It's true.
What do you know about dating, anyway?
I'll have you know, I found some magazines in the headmaster's office that had some very interesting things to say about the dating world.
Oh, yeah? Like what?
Well, like, it said you can tell a lot about someone based on what they look for in a partner. You know, brains, brawn, dashing good looks, great sense of humor, that sort of thing.
Humor sounds about right.
Sure, I guess.
What would you say your thing is? That you look for in a guy?
A sense of humor.
I think I prefer a good sense of humor.
All right, I see you. You got me this time.
If only I knew someone with one of those.
I think that deserves a toast.
A toast? Don't those usually come at the end?
Hey, I warned you I'd make this quick. So, what do you say? To our last night alive.
Let's not die.
To making it past tomorrow.
All right, fine. Maybe we live another day. To
Oh,
making it
Spencer's
past
gonna be
tomorrow.
good.
So,
Perhaps it goes out.
I'll see you over there?
Hell yeah.
Hey, Clem!
Oh, shoot.
Wow. Where did you find a beach ball?
It was in some garbage behind one of the dorms. I had to blow it up, and that was pretty gross. But look, it
Ew.
works.
I should start heading back to the admin building.
My controller's in my lap, so I was not expecting that.
It's cool, right?
Super cool.
Bop it off his head. I'm gonna click both.
Think fast. Ouch!
I click both. Oh. Hug time.
I love you, Clem.
Oh.
I love you back, kiddo. Okay, we better get ready to go. Sounds like they need us in the music room.
Okay.
Looks like things are coming together.
Yeah. We still need to figure out lighting, music, and something to write on that banner.
If we're gonna die, we should have some fun first.
Music? You gonna play the piano all night?
God, no. I want to actually attend this thing.
Are we using the banner for some kind of party theme?
Not exactly. It's meant to be more motivational. I'd keep it short, though.
Center side
It's not as much
lurking in the
room
back.
as you think.
AJ, want to pick up? How
I was
many
thinking
AJ?
something uplifting, like, we're gonna get through this.
AJ's
Why don't
picking.
you come up with something?
Really?
I have an idea. It'll be a surprise. I promise not to swear all over it.
Okay, we'll have 10 break out his paintbrush and write it out.
Look, check this out. When you turn that crank there,
Wouldn't be a party without some kind of mood lighting. I've been going back and forth between colors for ages.
I know all
Green's
three.
calming, but purple might be nice. Room gets natural moonlight, so something to complement that, maybe?
Red.
Let's do red.
Definitely red.
I'll make it happen.
Why not just use all three?
Pulled out the old headmaster's gramophone so he could play some records. Not much of a selection, but it should do. Just tell me what you want to listen to.
Definitely no country. I guess
Wouldn't
we
happen to
do
have any good jazz records, would you?
Oh, yeah. The old music teacher was a big fan. Pretty cool guy up until he ditched us all.
What's jazz sound like?
it'll
Let's
make
find
sense
out.
when you hear it.
It's basically.
This place
How
is
would you
gonna
describe
look
it?
great.
I want to say out of tune. You like jazz? You like jazz? I can't like. You
Oh,
like
and
jazz?
Willie was asking for you. He's up in Marlon's office. He said he had a surprise for the party, but he wanted to show it to you first.
I thought it was something funny. Willie! What you got, dude?
Hey, Clem, check it out. I found a bunch of books on ships. There's some awesome stuff about
I see
fires
we're
at
on
sea
the
and
things.
explosions and stuff. The key is the boiler.
Wait, what are you talking about?
I have an idea about how to stop those assholes coming back to the school after we've rescued the others. And from hurting anyone else ever again.
Big brain.
We're gonna blow up the boat.
Big brain.
It's the only way to make sure they don't come back.
Big brain Willie.
Besides, it feels right, you know?
I'm noticing a bomb
Mitch.
theme.
Nice. Mitch would love this plan.
I know, it's perfect. I can't think of a better memorial than to blow that boat out of the water. The tricky bit is timing the explosion so that it happens after you get off the boat. Trust me, this'll work. We'll be okay.
Okay, everybody, get ready to boogie.
And, Clem, I'm sorry for before. About how I treated Ten. I didn't mean to get so angry. I know it's not his fault.
That's nice, Willie, but don't tell me. Tell 10.
Jazz song. Aww.
Wow, this looks great, Ruby.
Couldn't have done it without you.
Surprise
Just wait till you
dummies.
see what else I've got planned. Go ahead and mingle. I'll let you know when it's time.
I guess I'll mingle?
Gotta boogie it down.
I see you two are working together.
Yeah, Willie asked me to help with his special project.
Well, that's good to hear. Is it ready?
Good to go, Clem.
It'll work.
Actually, I was thinking maybe we should name it. Something cool. I mean,
Oh yeah.
I think it deserves a name.
We should name it
All
after
the best
Mitch.
bombs have names.
Yeah, we absolutely have to name it.
I thought you'd make fun of me, but hell
No,
yeah.
we gotta name
His
it.
name is Fucker.
Mitch Masterpiece.
How about Mitch's masterpiece?
Yeah. I like that.
They will remember that.
Mitch would have too. Okay, then it's settled.
I literally said I was really hoping it would happen. AJ's mingling.
I found them.
What is that?
Okay, Clementine. These here are our official Erickson psych evaluations and probationary reports.
I want to hear Lewis.
Okay.
I don't get it.
Well, these explain why all of us got sent to this school in the first place.
And how we got stuck here for as long as we did.
So what's the game?
I figured if we're all going on this crazy mission together, we might as well know who we really are.
True.
I'll read some of what the adults thought about us. And you have to guess which one of us fits the bill. I'll make sure it's someone you've actually met. This'll be the first one. While otherwise a remarkable student, blank continues to be plagued by fits of anger, uncontrollable cursing, and repeated physical altercations with the senior faculty.
Is that Marlon?
Well, not to speak ill of the dead, but that sounds exactly like Marlon.
Yeah, I guess it does, but no. Wasn't him.
That's Ruby's file.
Holy
Seriously?
shit, really?
Guilty as charged.
Our sweet Ruby here was kind of a nightmare when she first showed up.
Ooh. She once chased the home ec teacher around the yard with a barbecue fork this big.
No way.
Don't worry. That was a long time ago.
I mean,
But you
I
seem
can
like the most
totally see
sweetest
it.
thing
The
ever.
first time I met Ruby, she was all, that little motherfucker.
I said I was sorry.
You guys want to know why I got sent here?
Why?
Dude, no.
Chronic masturbation.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Willie, I speak for all of us when I say nobody has ever wanted to know that.
It's okay, I thought it was funny.
Don't you dare.
Don't tell him. Oh! He just looks confused.
Anyway, maybe we should change up the music?
I like all kind of different music, I think.
There's a lot of them.
How many?
I don't know. A lot.
Throw some
Sure,
classical.
we've heard enough of this. Put on the classical stuff.
Alright, next one. Next one.
I didn't realize how many of us we lost.
Remember that Justin guy?
And Theresa and Jasper. That one girl with colored braces. And Joey, Maddie, Lamar.
Erin. She had the braces.
Alex, Dewey, Trey, Stephanie. Holy crap, how many of us died?
34.
Damn. Okay, it's getting depressing.
Whose is it?
Violet's.
I want to hear it. What did she get sent for?
Should we read it?
Yeah.
I could tell you guys my story instead. What got me sent here, I mean.
I want to hear.
Only if you want. It's not great.
I want to hear now. I'm curious. I'm really
I
curious.
was hoping you'd tell me.
So, my family was stupid rich. Parents gave me everything I wanted when I wanted it. Except for one thing. Singing lessons. God. I begged my dad, told him I wanted to be a real musician. But all he said was, you get to be happy or you get to be rich. Can't be both. I know now that he was just trying to teach me a dumb dad lesson, but I hated him for that. So I decided I'd teach him a lesson. I thought, I'll break up my parents' marriage. That hurt real bad, right? So, I broke into my dad's credit card account and made all these purchases in his name. Did this for over a year. This is how rich we were. He never noticed he was spending a fortune on a mistress that I'd made up for him. But I made sure my mom did. Sent her all the receipts for the hotel rooms, the jewelry, all of it. They had a fight all night long. He denied it, she wouldn't have it. I sat in the corner and cried to help it feel more real. When their divorce was final, I told them the truth. I said, you get to be happy or you get to be rich. You don't get to be both. You know, those two would have been happily married forever, but then I had to go be a vindictive fuckhead.
Damn. He obviously feels bad.
I came here the week after.
Exactly, like, I could tell he regrets it, like, damn, though, that's jacked up.
I can see by your face you regret it.
They said we were bad people, Clem. They weren't wrong. Still, none of us deserve to be ditched out here in the middle of the forest by the people that were supposed to make us better.
Sorry, this was supposed to be fun. I guess I'm not really a game person.
Don't beat yourself up. You said it yourself. Clem needs to know who she's leading into battle.
Hey, I've got an idea. Do you guys remember when Minnie would sing us Don't Be Afraid when all of us used to get scared?
Of course I remember. I helped compose it with her.
Could you maybe play it for us? If I was here, she could sing the words, but...
Yeah. Yeah, I'd love to, 10.
Why can't he sing it and play? But I feel so, like, that is so freaking jacked up and flu stuff. But I feel, it's like, I feel so bad for him because he obviously regrets it. Like, it was like a case of, oh, haha, like, eat your own words.
This is for you, Minnie.
Alright, I'll be quiet. Oh, that was a nice transition. Flashback?
Hey, Sweet Pea.
Oh.
Lee?
Why the train? You always pick the train.
I'm not sure. Maybe because this is where it all started.
But your
Where
house
you
is...
taught me to shoot and to cut my hair. To be ready for what was coming.
You were a quick study. So, what's on your mind this time?
I'm worried, Lee. I've got a lot of people depending on me, and I don't know if what I'm doing is right.
Oh, I know that feeling. You know, I was, making it all up as I went along, right? Couldn't let on, of course. With you being so little.
You kinda had to think on your feet. Monsters took over the world, and you got stuck taking care of an 8-year-old girl.
You were a handful, but I didn't get stuck with anything. You kept me going. You want to tell me about what you're up against?
I'm with a new group now, and I've been in so many, and they always fall apart. But I really like this one. It's different. It almost feels like home.
That's a good thing. It's hard being alone out there.
But we're in trouble. Some bad people captured my friends, and getting them back might get the rest of us killed.
I'm not worried.
What?
Whatever trouble you're in, you get out of it. You get your friends out of it.
You don't know that.
I know you're a survivor. The Clementine I know is gonna fix it. I really believe that.
Yeah, I made it this far, didn't I?
You sure did, when a lot of other people couldn't. Never give in, Clem. Imagine how Violet will feel when she finds out you came to rescue her. You'll have given her hope again. Oh, Sweet Pea, you know you always get like this before something big. Remember how scared you were before you charged into that mess at McCarroll Ranch? You survived that, didn't you?
That was different. I was alone.
I know. It's harder when you have something to lose. But having people you care about, that's a good thing. Friends. A boy who thinks the world of you. They're fighting beside you. Because of you. Come see me again. When you've gotten them out, okay? Out. And safe. Sound good? And hopefully we can talk about happier things. If you know of any.
Lee, I miss you so much. I wish you were really here.
I miss you too, Clementine. But we'll have to make do with pretending.
Thank you, Lee. Talking to you always makes me feel a little bit better.
I meant to ask, how's the boy?
He's good, Lee. You'd like him.
I bet. You teach him to shoot yet?
You have no idea.
I guess the world got pretty hard since I left it. A kid growing up in it, he'd be hard too. You're in my shoes now, raising a kid. Think you got a handle on it? It can't be easy. Wanting to give him a childhood, but knowing what it takes to survive now. It was easier for me since the world was just changing. But you're living in one that's changed completely. You doing okay?
AJ's amazingly. I've taught him to be strong and brave and capable. He'd be so proud.
You mean more than I already am?
Okay.
Wow. Just look at you.
Whoa.
Just look at you. Thought I told you to keep this short.
You don't know how hard it is to find scissors these days.
Hold on, bud. I'll take you in a second.
Time to go, Clementine.
Oh, no.
You've got people that need you.
Goodbye, Lee.
Clem, wake up. It's time to go.
It's so early.
We got a long walk.
Alright, so my mom wants me to take the dog out so that way he could go outside and play before it starts raining. Tucker. So I'm going to end this here and pick up maybe later on today or tomorrow. Probably tomorrow. Or later on today, I don't know. So once we get to the next thing, I'll stop it. There we go. So I'll see you guys in the next part. Bye. I'll get that one part edited out.